morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Serious Gentleman episode 12 with the Serious Gentleman from Team Serious. To my right, I have Tombstone. Underneath him, yeah, baby, you got Flap and Smack. And to his left, my good old boy, Twisted. Everybody say what's up.
Yo.
Good morning, Team Serious.
Morning.
Before we get the announcements out the way, you already know the routine, the tradition. What is everybody drinking? Killstreak. Sponsored. Killstreak. Sponsored.
I'm drinking the exact same thing because he's like 3 feet that way from me.
Other way.
I am drinking my own drink. It's called The Flap. Start off with a little Rogue Energy sponsored pink lemonade. Then you put a few shots of Tennessee honey in.
Oh, not sponsored.
No, not yet. And then some lemonade, and it's delicious.
Oh man, I'm keeping it basic. Just some strawberry kiwi G Fuel. It's delish.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Wait, which way? It's got something in it, so I don't want to tip it out.
There you go. Spill it all the way.
All right, to get this episode started off right now, we're going to talk about what's going on, and then I'm going to turn over to Tombstone to get the first topic out the way. I want to take this time to thank everybody for all the support that we're doing. I'd like to thank everybody for everything they've done, participation, and showing the support for Team Series as usual. And the second thing is we're taking a little break on getting the tournament set up and trying to figure out maybe a new format, maybe a new site, as I said last time, and we're probably switching gears to a more of a full paid access through a couple of services we've already had in the discussions. So stay tuned because a lot of the things that we were running into is people not reading the description and the rules that are required, a paid entry fee, things like that. So we're going to try to circumvent all that and come up to, before you even sign up for it, to say, boom, there's a fee, and then you go through the PayPal process, the checkout process, to go ahead and initiate that fee and then get the tournament started. But we'll be coming back strong with everything we've ever done. StarCraft 2, Rocket League, Counter-Strike, Go, Rainbow Six Siege, League of Legends, and Overwatch. We're hoping to start the ball rolling soon with that. Another unofficial announcement on Friday. What was the date on that? Friday, August 14th. We are officially Texas State sent us a letter that we officially Team Serious LLC. We went through the whole documentation. Big milestone for us. We actually formulated a branded company going forward. Now everything will be structured as Team Serious LLC. So I think that was a huge milestone after we got it completed. It was exciting to receive the letter from the State Department of Texas letting us know we're now 100% legit. So a major shout out to everybody that was able to put together the business partners and the admins that helped out with figuring out our structure. And that's the first official business we've handed out. I wanted to say that out loud, and I'm very happy and very proud that we got that going and got that milestone knocked out, and the work is just starting. Don't forget that Sage Rage from the Serious Ladies does a Savory Sunday. And what we're doing to promote her for our due diligence is whatever she's making, you'll be able to actually purchase by donation. TeamSeriesDFW.com/Savory Sage Rage will get you to the website, and you can buy the awesome butters, jellies, jams. Yes, pickles, delicious. You can actually buy them from the website, a donation. There's a contact form if you want to order like certain things. You can say, I want one of this, that, and the other. There's shipping costs included that depending on how much you buy and things like that. But please check it out. And she'll be doing one this evening. Stop by, show her a bunch of love, let her know what's up. And her jellies and jams are like straight fire. So if you don't, and I'm not talking about heat unless you want that jalapeno one, but they're delicious. So check that out. Aside from that, stay active, get in the Discord, participate. This podcast episode is brought to you by GamerGrind, ! GamerGrind in the chat will get you to our sponsored affiliated link. With that, you can get a little discount by using code TS and DFW at checkout. We'll help you support more episodes like the Serious Gentlemen and the Serious Ladies moving forward. The next sponsor for this is GT Racing, our gaming chairs. If you check out with code Team Series at checkout, you save $10 and you help fund another episode or fund another tournament. With that being said, I'm going to hand it over to Tombstone and get the first topic out the way, whatever he has to say. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Appreciate everybody always supporting us and showing that love. And much love to my our sister company, our brothers, UV, United Vindication. Don't forget to check them out. Appreciate y'all.
Good morning, guys. Just like Natso alluded to, lots of things going on between two communities. And when we incorporate the Savory Sundays from Sage and everything else, excuse me, we're trying to do a lot of new creative things to get people involved and trying to spread the love around to everybody at the same time. So we're trying to expand the reach of both of these organizations. But Team Serious getting their LLC that's completed. That's a huge step. They're going the business route, and everything is on pace for where they want it to be. And I think the growth is fantastic. Sorry, guys, I'm reading the chat. Yes, the jalapeno jelly is absolute fire. It's a little sweet, but it's also got some nice spice to it as well. So the last couple of weeks we've done some really short segments at the beginning of the podcast, and we're going to keep going this week. Last week we did basically a this or that segment. So this time we're going to do a top three. So the things that I'm going to ask you guys, I just want to hear your top three of each thing, and then you can tell us a little bit of why. I'm definitely not bringing it all the way to the UK. Sorry, not happening. All right, so we're going to go around first. We're going to talk about your top three current games. So when you log on, what are the three that you open? For me, number one's League of Legends, 2 is Warzone, and 3 is Dying Light. I've been playing Dying Light on stream. I played it in 2015 when it first came out. I beat it completely then, but I haven't played it since the new DLC has come through. So I started it over on stream, and I've been playing it, and I can't get enough of it. So, Flap, what are your three?
I had to move the window so I could see my very messy desktop. Obviously, as Risk of Rain 2 is just finally fully released, that's going to be in there somewhere. Neon Abyss, a game Not So Nah were talking about a little while ago that he forgot the name of and was trying to suggest to me, and I said, "Oh, there's this one that's just come out. I like the idea of." And Fall Guys, obviously, as I'm sure everyone else is, can't get enough.
All right, Twisted, what about you?
I'm basic. Right now, my top three got to be Call of Duty, Warzone, and multiplayer. Valorant and League, even though League's kind of been on the back burner, but yeah.
He's got that Riot affiliation.
Trying to get that sponsor.
That dude said, I'm basic. Stop, bro. Obviously, Killing Floor 2.
Obviously.
Lord and Savior, Killing Floor 2. Destiny 2. And it's in between, I would say, Fall Guys, because it just came out and it's fun as hell. Mm-hmm. And then got to get back into Risk of Rain because I got to play my dude Flap.
Oh shit! I forgot Undermine.
that was good. I thought you were gonna say Undermine.
Yeah, Undermine.
All right, so really quick, we're gonna pause because we gotta talk about Fall Guys. Fall Guys, for those of you who have not played it or you have not seen it, is the simplest battle royale you could ever play in your life. It is absolutely goofy as hell. But when I picked it up the first time on stream, I had heard. Actually, Flap, I had heard you, Natso, and Taz talk about it, and I was like, I'm gonna pick this up because it's just something to play on stream. It'll be fun, and I could not imagine the amount of fun that I had for 25 minutes playing that on stream. I was laughing. That the sounds that it makes when your character like falls over and it's an egg and he can't get up and he's being a little fatso and then he falls off the net. By the way, seesaws. Absolutely.
Fuck seesaws, bro.
Seesaws is the worst fucking level in that stupid ass game. What are you doing?
I have a smudge. Do you not see it? Right here.
It worse.
You just made it worse.
No, it's awful. Look. There we go. Nope, it's back. Fuck it.
All right. So anyway, Fall Guys, definitely something I would suggest for you guys to get into. It's a hell of a lot of fun. It's a funny game. We're not into whiskey yet this morning. It's coffee.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fuck off. You're not even sponsored by them. You figure it out? Yeah, the Seesaws is literally the worst. I can't stand Seesaws as the qualifying level.
Seesaws is a team game where everyone is on the same team and that team is the slime. Prove me wrong.
I don't like sea sauce, and what's the other one? Where you kick the soccer ball. Yeah, you play football.
Yeah.
But it's a team game.
Nah, the team games are rough because you're relying on other people.
And that one's the grabbing the tail was pretty fun. I enjoyed that one.
I haven't played that one yet.
It's so you are wearing a colored tail, and if you're wearing the tail, you try to run around, like run away from everybody. The other colors are trying to steal the tail off of you. If they steal it off you, they wear it, and it's like a game of tag. But there's 20-something feathers in there or tails. It's weird. That whole game.
So, what I'm hearing is we're all going to quit this podcast and we're gonna start playing Fall Guys. Yeah, can we? We're doing this.
Just
I would say share screen, but your internet couldn't handle it.
Oh, why you got to do this to me?
So I don't know what's more annoying: the fact that your hair's out of place, or that Twisted is wearing a University of Miami hat.
Correction. It's your favorite MLB team.
I hate you so much.
I have no idea what that means.
It's a Yankee cap.
It looks like a University of Miami hat, especially when you're like over the orange of the logo. Anyway, all right. So next top three. So that was current games. Let's do top three favorite foods right now.
Foods.
I'm fat. Why you gotta say 3?
God damn.
Go ahead, Twisted. You can lead it. You already got yours.
Oh, I always have mine. It's lasagna, pizza, mac and cheese. All day, every day.
Carb heaven, yes.
Now you're being basic.
It's basic till the ketchup get on the mac and cheese.
That's so fucking wrong.
And it's
All right,
just
fine.
What?
Because we're gonna skip over him. He's not allowed to talk anymore. And mac and cheese is weird. So how about you go? Erase that from my memory, please.
I can't get over that.
That was a bomb, right? You can't get over that just that quick, right?
So are we talking like snacks or meals? What are we
Either
talking?
one. Favorite foods. Man, you're
Mr.
stuck.
Pippin, lemon slices. Battenberg. I love a Battenberg. Bacon double cheeseburger. From anywhere.
There you go.
that's
That's
not too basic.
I'm a little bit easier. French fries. Then I want some pepperoni pizza with some banana peppers or jalapenos. I don't care which. And then some good old-fashioned street tacos.
Street tacos number 1 for me. Then it's gonna go lasagna. Then, and I'm surprised you didn't call this out, a good fish and chips.
Man, the beans and chips and sausage and cheese.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was waiting for. I thought you were gonna say that.
His memory did not allow him to come
Damn.
up with food.
Damn. What about lamb shank?
So
Twisted has
Yes.
been
bashed in chat. That's awesome. Good job. Way to go.
Fish and chips winner, absolutely.
Pizza with jalapenos. I'm good for that. I'm good with
Uh,
some banana peppers.
Groovy.
Reds.
Groovy said oatmeal cream pies for me. I forgot they existed because no one sent me any for a while.
I don't like your negativity.
Actually, I'm gonna have to change. Or for tied for third, there's a place down the road called Beth's Burgers. They have the most phenomenal pizza burger ever. There's a burger patty, some mozzarella cheese, and marinara sauce. So good.
Okay, we're not going to invite him back. Okay?
That sounds awful.
Y'all need to expand your palate.
I was just waiting for you to say something like, and I dip it all in ketchup.
Gross ass. All right, we're going to get away from food because I can't.
Can we, before we get away from food, can we ask about the ketchup and mac and cheese thing?
I didn't
What
want
about it?
I'll let you.
What
Like,
about
do you take a spoonful or a fork full of mac and cheese and dip it in some ketchup, or do you mix it in?
Ah, you just pour a little bit on top. That's it.
That's even worse. You're a fucking animal.
So now you don't even like prepare it the right way. Now you just slather on some ketchup, right?
I bet when he has fries as well, he pours it all over the fries.
Box mac and cheese would not taste as good without it. Just being honest.
Why should you make box mac and cheese? It's literally easier to make real cheese sauce than it is to do that blue box shit.
That takes me an hour versus the 10 minutes it takes.
Right. You're cooking your cheese sauce wrong.
No, the cheese sauce takes like 10 minutes. The actual noodles take like an hour to bake and everything. I bake my mac.
Fuck's sake. I don't like this podcast anymore.
We hit a nerve here, okay?
He turns his damn camera off and leaves. Oh man, that's good. I can't handle this animal being in our chat. Oh man.
I'm sweating now. You got me going.
All right, real quick so the camera can see what we were talking about earlier. Slick back the hair, turn to the side, and hit the glass up real quick.
Wait. It's not going to work.
You were supposed to spit in your hair again.
See, he's the guy on the top of our icon on the right.
So those of you that need to know, up in the top right corner of your screen, there's a nice gentleman's logo that was completely biased and had nothing to do with me whatsoever because I don't look like either of those two. But at least Flap can mirror one of them. So one of them's Flap, the other one's not. So it's fine. You good?
Yeah. Yeah. Great.
Sweating.
All right. Go like this. Fan yourself.
Okay.
All right, so let's go to top 3 dream locations to travel to. I want to go to Thermopylae. I would love to see where the Battle of the 300 took place, the Battle of Thermopylae. I think that would be a great place for me to go. I'd love to go to Maldives. I think Maldives is a great place to go. I can't wait to see the ocean there.
Maldives?
Maldives, or Maldives. Yeah.
Oh, the Maldives. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I would love to go to Shanghai at some point. I'd love to go see the heart of China and see the history there. I'm a history teacher. I love history, so places that have a historical meaning are going to be my favorites to go to. But fuck you, COVID. I was supposed to travel the world and I can't do it right now, so I hate you.
I'm trying to think. I've travelled quite a lot. I had a very lucky childhood. I've always wanted to see Canada. I had quite a lot of Canada because there's obviously a big difference between the two sides.
Go to Antarctica and get lost.
Maybe. That was horrible. You're a horrible person. Australia. I'd like to see Australia. Oh, and Japan, I think. Not for any weeb shit, just because I think it's a cool looking country.
You have to throw that in there. You had to throw that in there. So, okay, so you say Japan. Where at in Japan?
All of it.
All
of them.
You want this or that? Both of them.
Yeah. If I want to go see a country, I want to see the country. I'm not going to go one particular place. You've got to travel around. Otherwise, you just get all the touristy shit, didn't you? My name isn't. My name ain't Zeta. I don't want those anime girls. Thank you.
Did you say Zeta?
Zeta, whatever.
His name is Zeta.
All right, whatever. It's a Z, not a Z.
You are so weird.
No, I don't.
It's a Z.
See, Z.
So now we have Zeta, Zeta, and Zeta.
Zeta.
Can we get him in here so we can actually get some clarification?
Yeah.
All right, Twisted, your 3 places to go.
My 3 places, and I'm going to sound like a terrible Puerto Rican, but number 1 is going to be Puerto Rico. I've never been
That's because you were born in
to Puerto Rico.
Jesus.
Fuck you. Number 2 is going to be Ecuador, because the other side of my family is from Ecuador. I've seen pictures of it, never actually been and always wanted to go. And then last but not least is going to have to be Bali. I think Bali is absolutely beautiful, and I definitely want to take a trip there.
Some good shouts there.
OG got you. Damn New Yorkers.
So for me, it's gonna have to be a New Zealand because I want to recreate the Battle for Middle Earth. And then the second one is gonna be Italy. I want to go from north to south, visiting everything. I love heard nothing but great things about food and everything else. And the third one would be Philippines.
Mm.
If I were to
So,
go to the Philippines, all I want is the food. Like the sightseeing would be great, but food. Please. food.
absolutely. So, France has just been added to some of the lockdown restrictions for the UK. Obviously, my dad's in France at the moment, and he wanted to go see his boat, which is in Greece, but now he's having to drive from France through Italy into Greece to go get there eventually. So he's doing what you want to do.
Damn. No invite, bro.
No, I know.
They won't even take us anyways. Like, America, you COVID, stay over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't go anywhere. Like the Dominican Republic even shut us down. They're like, no, we don't need you here.
Oh, feels bad, man.
All right, so now I want to get into one favorite alcoholic drinks.
The Flap.
I love me a Long Island iced tea, a traditional Jack and Coke, and then if I can get any type of bourbon on the rocks, and I'm good. I'm pretty simple when it comes to these. I do like some craft beer, but it's not as good for my palate as I like some of the other alcohols. You're supposed to say sponsored every time you scoop that out.
Sponsored.
Sponsored. All right, Flap, what's your three favorites? And don't say the Flap, because
That's what he's making.
I'm making the Flap. I'm trying to get this to be a real thing. And you go, you get 2 shots of whiskey. Rum. I love rum. Favorite rum would be Mount Gay Eclipse, probably. And cider. Obviously, the Flap, but that doesn't count. Gotta love a good hard cider. Oh.
So, what is the drink going to look like when you call it the snack?
Probably this one, because this was not as much lemonade as I thought there was.
I was about to say, you poured a lot of alcohol in that one.
Oh, smells good.
Hands above the table, please.
Oh, no, sorry. Here we go.
All right, Twisted, what's your 3 favorite drinks?
Oh, it's gone everywhere.
Shit. I think number 1 right now is gonna have to be Crown Apple and Ginger Ale. Tastes like a green Jolly Rancher. So good, and I could drink that all day. Number 2 is gonna be the Blue Long Islands. I actually prefer the Blue Long Islands over the regular Long Islands. And then last but not least is any spiced rum or brown whiskey and Coke.
Mine's going to have to start off with the whiskey sours, right? And the second one is going to be Long Island. And the third one would be any craft beer, especially depending on the season. Like right now, you're going to want your light colors because it's hot, straight fire outside. So you want your saisons, your IPAs, so on and so forth. And then your winter beers, I'm going to hit the porters up and the stouts. I mean, that's my jam, craft beer. Every time I come over and see Tombstone, I'll bring a big old thing of craft beer. He does the same thing when he comes over to my place.
Yeah, I think the one thing that's dictating what I'm drinking right now is the fact that if you open a window here, fire is going to literally spout through the fucking window. It's 110 degrees here. It's insane.
Oh, we got lucky. It's literally just cooled down for us.
We're supposed to have some rain today, and the rain today is supposed to drop us into the 90s where we don't hit 100 again. But he and his family have been here for the last couple of days, and we can't even go outside. It's freaking miserable. And yeah, we're going to be absolutely drinking the pickle beer. The pickle beer is really good for this. Like, it's actually refreshing under these. Stop looking at me that way. The pickle beer is fire. Like, it's really good.
Can I don't have the powers to do it, but can we highlight Dave's message, please? Yeah, chocolate milk, my man.
That's his like 3,000th warning. Can we kick him out yet? I'm sick of Dave. Pickle beer is really good. Like, I'm not joking. The pickle beer is, you have to like pickles first. Like, if you don't like pickles, you won't like the beer. But the pickle beer is absolute fire.
George Dickel.
What?
The fuck is a George Dickel?
I have no clue what he's talking about. Twisted, can you?
Mango or pineapple? Okay, yeah, I could get down with that.
All right, go ahead, search it so that you can share your screen because I have no clue what the hell it is.
I know what he's talking about. I just don't know how to describe it. Hold on.
Googling a description.
So, do you guys have a big variety of hard ciders out there, or is it just sort of apple?
There's quite a bit of different hard ciders. There's some craft hard ciders here as well, which is really good. We had found one earlier. So it's a Tennessee whiskey. Give me a second, I'll share my screen.
Yeah, he said made in the same spring water at Jack Daniels, Tennessee.
I'm watching it.
Do you have anything called Scrumpy out there?
Called what?
Scrumpy.
It's a brand of Tennessee whiskey owned by Diego PLC. Huh.
I'm good with that. Looks good.
Yeah, I'll try it. If you can get them to sponsor us and send me a case, that'd be sweet.
I'll have Sage send that with your Savory Sundays purchase.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Scrumpy. It's basically a flat hard cider. It's usually very strong, so like 10, 12%. With bits as well. No?
I'm all for trying it, but I've never heard of it.
It will get you fucked up.
And that's my whole mission. Oh.
I mean, why else would you drink?
Some places in Cornwall, you go in and they have their local variety. They have to ask you if you've ever tried it before. Just so you know, they'll only serve you a few drinks until they know you're good.
I don't need that kind of negativity in my life.
Oh, you do you.
All right, so we've had drinks, we've talked food, we've talked snacks, we've talked where we're going. I want to know the top 3. Jimmy, every time you make me a drink, I end up hugging porcelain. So let's talk about the top 3 things that you like about your setup. The one that's sitting right in front of you, except for that stuff. It'd be weird if you had favorite 3 things about Sage's setup. It's weird. Holding up stuff. Random shit in the room. So my 3 favorite things. First off, is I love my audio setup. Shout out to Natsu because he helped me set that up, and it's really improved my stream quality and quality here on the podcast. Second is my mouse. It's the Corsair Iron Claw, but it's got variable weight settings, so you can change the weights. It conforms to my hand pretty well, but the weights, I love being able to adjust the weights and find something that I like, especially for League of Legends. It gives me a solid DPI. It gives me all the sensitivity that I need. That's what she said. And third, I'm not going to say the type of chair. We're not sponsored, but I have a Cloud9 chair. They're my favorite esports team. This is the most comfortable ass chair I've ever had. But big thing is that it's Cloud9. I don't care who makes it. If it's Cloud9, I want it. So I love my chair. I spend a lot of my time in this chair. But Cloud9 is the team I want to rep. So I need more Cloud9 gear. Anyway, Flab, go ahead. Since I know you like that boom microphone.
I'm looking around, and the only thing I can think of is this. The rest of my setup sucks. I'm on one hell of a budget. I've got a shitty HP monitor. I've got an old Corsair Harpoon mouse. It's whatever. I had to cut my case up so I could fit my graphics card in. I don't know what.
I am in tears. You are so stupid. Oh,
What?
man.
Was it this?
That's amazing. But the other shit you said is
For those
Very-
that don't know, this is my headphone stand. And for the audio listeners, it's an axe in a bit of wood.
What's the favorite thing about your setup? Oh, the window?
No, I don't get any fucking breeze through here. It's hot as balls in this room.
It's the door behind him so he could leave.
That one. It's a fucking cupboard.
That's so. We thought for certain there would be a day where Miss Flap would walk through that door and surprise us all on the podcast. And then there was one day beforehand he opened it up, and there's just shit piled all in that little closet. And we were like, "Oh, that's not actually a door to anything." And I swore that shelf behind you was a window, dude. Like to this day, I swear it's a window.
Nope.
Major shout out to super glue, duct tape, and hot glue pulling it through the flap.
Absolutely. I tell you what, I'm going to give you a quick tour. So there's that. There's a window. There's the axe again. Window, door, ironing board. That's Jen's desk. That's her work desk. And there's beautiful me. No.
I'm breaking shit. Laughed so hard I left.
I pulled my headphones out. I've lost. Hello?
Hi.
I pulled my headphones out.
All right, so Twisted, favorite things about your stream?
Favorite things about my setup. Number one got to be my mouse. I love the Red Dragon. So far, it's a money saver, but it's really good at the end of the day. It's really good. Second, got to be the Red Dragon keyboard. Blue caps, as loud as freaking possible to annoy the wife who sits behind me. And then last but not least is actually the mic right here, the Razer Kraken or the Razer Siren X. It's beautiful quality mic, just looks great. I love it.
I'm just glad nobody said Blue Yeti. I fucking love y'all.
I should have done for you.
Favorite thing of mine would be the mixer. I bring all my sources in from two machines, and all I do is turn it off when people say they can't hear me or game's too loud. I just literally take it off TV. The actual stand that holds my 4 monitors. Major shout out to that. I wish we were sponsored because I would have said the name. And the third thing is I'm a Corsair fan, so I like my they're actually blacks is the color of the keys that I have. The Cherry MX blacks is what they are. So they have the tactile feel of a brown, but not as loud. So they're pretty quiet when you type it. You don't lose the tactile feel. And those are my 3 favorite things of my setup.
Lovely.
We're starting to get other people. Mac computers too. Blue Yeti microphone. We're not going to the Blue Yeti microphones. Like we're gonna leave that alone. We're not gonna piss Natsu off today. I don't need him breaking my wife's setup. So
do it. Hey, Natsu, I'm gonna need a hand with some audio set up. If you want to send me some links to some.
He can't help you.
Like,
why?
Helping you.
Listen, this mic here was 30 quid. I need something better.
I don't know how you keep paying with squids. I don't understand that.
This mic here was 30 Great British pounds. Is that better for you?
Yeah, except for what's so great about him?
I have Logitech keyboard. Bam.
How is that not your favorite thing?
Put it back down. Your hot glue is holding it to your desk. Leave it alone.
Hey, stop with this. I don't hot glue anything. It's super glue, and you spray it with the activator. Bam, it's good.
Did you clean up your desktop?
No.
Oh, of course not.
Well, a little bit. Hold on. Ready? You ready? Bam!
That's not even close to cleaned up.
Yeah, look, there's a space here. And I got this over here now. That's good. I've got a picture here and 3 pictures here. 4 or 5 pictures. Never mind. I'm just gonna.
Hey, Flap.
Yeah.
Windows 98 called. They want their PC back.
Ooh. Horrible boy. You're a horrible boy.
All right, now, last one. I want to hear your top 3 favorite TV shows. And I'm only bringing this up because Natsu and I spent a lot of time last night watching The Haunting of Hill House, which, by the way, is one of my favorites of all time. The Witcher is probably my second, and Archer is my third. Lots of captivation in all 3. Archer is not something I would watch with the kids. In fact, I don't think I'd watch any of those three with the kids. But very good shows for me, and I love watching them, especially when I'm on stream or if I'm just playing games.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, number 1. Fantastic show. I love it. What's that face for?
You have not stopped talking about that TV show since I met you.
Because it's fantastic. Always Sunny. Bob's Burgers. Love that. I don't really watch TV. Good Girls. Anyone here watch Good Girls? No?
I'm going to need you to disconnect, please.
What is wrong with my choices?
They're your choices. That's the problem. Anyway, somebody get talking so we can ignore him.
All right, top 3 for me right now is going to be all combined for number 1 is going to be the Chicago series. Chicago Fire, Chicago PD. Both of them, number 1 right now. Number 2 is going to be Bob's Burgers. And then number 3 is going to be 911. 911's a hell of a show. Love it.
All right. I'm going to hit you with the old school one. Twilight Zone, X-Files, and the third one's kind of tied. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick NCIS, the original. But I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate. Like, no, this one is better. That one is better. Those are mine.
Game of Thrones. We see that. We see.
Never seen it.
Game of Thrones was fine up until the ending. I'm not gonna ruin it for anybody, but it was. I compare that ending to the ending of Deadlight. Like, I don't ever want to have anything to do with either of them because of the ending. So, X-Files was good, and Twilight Zone I can always get down on.
Still haven't seen Game of Thrones. Probably never going to. Spoil it for me. Go.
Not even one? Like, you're never gonna even try?
Nah. They're long episodes. I have very short attention span.
We know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
As you can probably tell, when Not So was talking in the beginning, I'm looking around and trying to find some way to entertain myself, and you guys are just looking, staring straight at him.
You're always spinning your chair.
I never do that.
As he spins his chair.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. So, if none of you watched Sunny,
Nope, not even once.
no, Twisted.
I've seen it a few times. It is pretty funny. I agree. I wouldn't say it's top 10 for me, but I enjoy it.
How can you not want to see Danny DeVito climbing sweaty and naked out of a leather sofa?
Because it's exactly that. Dan DeVito climbing and naked out of a leather sofa.
It's one of the best moments of television. Swear to God.
Is everybody here an anime watcher? Flab, do you watch anime?
Not really. I used to watch Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, but other than that, not really.
They're really too mainstream.
Yeah, exactly.
Give everybody else a chance to say their top 3 anime. Mine is Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball Super, and probably Demon Slayer third. I like Goblin Slayer too, but I haven't watched nearly as much as Sage has, so I've kind of missed a lot of that. Also, Netflix has an original called The King and Ashura, but it's not finished. It's really good, but they missed the mark because they just stopped in the middle of it.
Oh, my turn, I guess. If they ever finish Hunter x Hunter, straight fire. Bleach. Third one would probably sit between. I like Steins Gate a lot. I probably choose Black Clover only because it has a story that's still continuing.
This is a tough one for me. I watch too many. Number 1 right now got to be Naruto, hands down, though. Love Naruto. Number 2 is going to be Boku no Hero, aka My Hero Academia. That's a great one going on right now. Number 3 is tied. Tied for number 3. I got to go with Dragon Ball Z, whether it be Super, Z, any of them. And then also, I might get judged for this one, but Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail to me was such an interesting series.
Bloody weebs.
We need to get Zeta in here to replace him. Black Clover was amazing. It was really good. Seven Deadly Sins I didn't like. I started it and I got through like 12 episodes and I just couldn't anymore. So I did enjoy Black Clover. I really enjoyed that storyline, but Seven Deadly Sins was a grind. I didn't enjoy it.
I've just never had the time to get into any of them.
You've been quarantined outside of the last couple of weeks when you returned back to work, but you had months.
I was busy. I was learning a skill that you utilize weekly. You're welcome.
Don't drop a mic. You can't afford it.
Didn't work. I thought it was going to hit the table, but it didn't.
It would break the table.
Probably, yeah. Yes, Groovy, drinking is considered a skill. I shall demonstrate.
He was working on video editing. By the way, that's a fire-ass video. Thanks.
The pinky up, though. That pinky up.
I got it all around my face, and it's in my beard now as well.
I noticed you got it all in your mustache as you did that. I have the same issue.
It's very, very annoying. Maybe we should go for a twisted so we don't have that issue. Just grow that little bit there.
Little soul patch.
Mm.
He's got less facial hair than I do.
That's incredible.
Hi from Texas.
Hi from England. I forgot where I lived.
Place nobody cares about.
No one cares where I'm from.
No.
He's from a little place called Colombia. He's south of Texas. If you go to Mexico, keep going south, you'll find him.
I do wish I could grow a beard like you.
Same.
I just wish I don't lose the hair like you did, OG.
Oh, I'll take it OG as Tomb, yeah?
That is not me. Ow, you dick.
Got all that?
Nah.
All right, so two funny
Look
stories.
at Noxo. Look at that. Beautiful, thick, luscious.
So I'm gonna cut you off. We're gonna get back to me for a second, you asshole. So two funny stories from the weekend. We get to Natsu comes into town and we're trying to find things for him and I to do because the wives are off doing their own thing. I don't know what they're really doing, but doing their thing. And so he comes up with the idea that we need to go get faded up. So we make an appointment down here at the local barber shop, and we got this badass barber, right? He's a true professional when it comes to cutting hair. But this son of a bitch gets his straight edge and he's cutting the back of my neck, and then all of a sudden he gets up here and he starts fucking like straight edging up here. And I almost wanted to jump out of the chair and tell him to stop. Because, like, my hair's receding enough. I don't need your help, you dick. Like, whatever little is growing there, leave it alone. I know the lines wouldn't be there, but I can't handle him cutting, like, lines into my head. And so, like, I've been very self-conscious about this part of my head. That's why I keep looking, like, I keep moving my headset forward. There we go. I'll just leave it like this. And then we have not gone out to dinner or anything as families since COVID started. We've always cooked around the house. But we went to a place over here yesterday, and the waitress was the weirdest woman alive. Like, this woman was she was weird. And so we're arguing over the check as to who's going to get the check. And she goes, I'll just bring the check and then you two can fight over it.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest fucking thing that has ever happened in my life. And she's like, oh, cool, awesome. And she was just the weirdest woman. Like, I praised the woman because she was funny, but Natsu and I both sat there looking at each other like, can this be any more awkward, please? So we've had a fun time together, but oh man, it has been a weird weekend.
Hey man, don't talk too much shit. She might be listening.
Team Serious has got a job for you somewhere down the line. Just make sure you fight someone. It was like she was trying to the way that we created an anecdote for it. It was like she was trying to pedal a tricycle with her hands, like one of the small. She's just like, you got to fight. Like, who the fuck fights that way, lady? And so, like, this couple were sitting next to us, and they forgot their food. So she like tries to run after them with their food. She's unsuccessful in catching them. So she comes back and puts it right on the place where the guy was cleaning the table. So like, she didn't care that he was cleaning the table or anything. Sets the food right back in the middle of the table, and it's just like, you're the strangest woman ever. Anyways, Back to you, Flynn.
Sorry, I'm just trying to clear the throat with some now whiskey. I've had a very weird weekend. While you guys have been enjoying yourself, fighting with little women who don't know how to fight apparently, and having your hair shaved down to the nub, I've been battling a demon known as tonsillitis. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dude,
The world's smallest violin.
it fucking kills, dude. And the worst thing is, I don't even have goddamn tonsils. I had them out when I was 2.
Then how the fuck do you have tonsillitis?
On the scar tissue in the back of my throat, apparently. Yes, this is how I clear my throat with whiskey. It's good for you.
Listening to you is bad for my health.
Why?
You are like, so the way that I picture this is I have an iceberg in my brain, a bunch of little penguins out there, and every time you fucking talk, the whole iceberg tips over.
Bruh.
IQ points all go in the damn ocean.
God damn.
I go from sitting here, 32 years old, middle aged, got kids.
You are not 32.
I am 32.
I thought you were 40.
Listen, in my brain, I just see Forrest Whitaker eye. That's all I see. Just
I have no idea who that is.
You have no idea who Forrest Whitaker is?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh.
Hit me up.
We need another
Educate
screen
me.
share. We need another screen share.
Educate me. Go.
I can't believe
You know who he is.
By the way, I'm not the educator, so I'll step out of that one.
Good point. Come on, Mr. Tombstone.
I believe Twisted is looking this up for me.
Tombstone, sir. Do you have your pupils call you sir?
What?
Do you have your pupils call you sir?
No. I think it's weird. That's
this is Forrest Whitaker eye.
Nope.
Eye starts twitching just because you're talking.
Not a clue. Never seen him in my life.
You are full of it.
Nope.
There has to be at least one movie you've seen him in.
Nope. Hit me with some movies. Go. I don't really watch movies, but hit me with it.
Hold up.
You are
IMDb, here we come.
uncultured swine.
You ever see The Last King of Scotland?
No.
Black Panther?
No.
Bloodsport.
No.
Taken 3.
No.
Street Kings.
No.
I haven't seen that one.
Southpaw.
No.
Jesus, what have you seen?
If it's longer than about 20 minutes, not much.
That's every fucking movie. What do you mean?
Exactly. I just said I don't watch fucking movies.
All right.
I'm surprised you watched Sunny. Isn't that more than 20 minutes?
No, they're 20 minutes episodes.
So as of right now, we're starting to take applications for the Team Serious podcast.
Felix, if you could hurry up and get back, that'd be great.
So rude. God.
Southpaw was good, though. Come on, man. That was a good ass movie.
Yo, my wife is addicted to the Southpaw soundtrack.
Yes, I am.
Greatest audio bit we've had in a long time. Yes, I am.
Brilliant.
I hope she knows that like thousands of people are going to hear that. That was great.
Oh, she will soon.
Ooh, damn, OG throwing out that old word towards a lady. I'm going to have to go, guys.
All right, I'm gonna head out now.
Yeah, I can binge through seasons of TV shows, but I just can't bring myself to sit down and watch a film.
But to be fair, you have to be doing something. Like, you're a fidgeter, right? You have to, like, be fidgeting, but you're still watching, right? You have to be doing something.
Yeah, like right now, I've got my thumb stuck in the thing from the Rogue Energy thing.
But people don't understand why you do that, Flap. So you gotta give them some slack there too.
I got ADHD.
So how's your thumb doing?
Ugh,
It's
I got it.
freaking
I got it out.
Oh.
I thought he was going to say it's because he has tonsillitis.
Yes, it's because I have
With no
tonsillitis.
Guys,
Yep. My
you
life
can
is
have
a
a
movie.
without a brain.
Oh, why you gotta be so mean? I thought we were friends, dude.
Do you not remember how you treated me before we came live?
I remember being caring and kind.
2 things you've never been in your life.
Had a traumatic experience whilst watching. Yes, I did have a traumatic experience whilst watching a movie. It was terrible.
So
I ran out
can
of
you tell us
popcorn.
about the jelly bean.
The jelly bean. What's the age rating on this podcast?
Too young for you to talk.
Okay, that's a no then. That's a no. If you would like to hear about the jelly bean, hit me up on Twitter. It's Flap and Smack something.
On OnlyFans.
If you want to know about his jelly beans, go ahead and
Mhm.
subscribe to the OnlyFans. It's the only place you can tell it.
Yes, 69 pence a month. We're good.
Are we gonna pay in squids again?
It's about an hour's worth of fishing here.
Ah, dear me. Can we get off of shitting on me for once, please?
No, you're back.
Can we shit on someone else?
You missed last. You already tried. I don't like you.
No,
You
look
already
at
made
Twisted.
jokes
He's
about
wearing
my hair.
glasses. What a fucking nerd.
Sorry, I'm got good vision.
No. Twisted's a nerd because he wears glasses.
How's that meme go? Regular people would be like, I can see.
Imagine that. Imagine being able to see.
Imagine waking up and being able to see.
That must be nice. But damn.
It's always fun for me because Sage is like legitimately blind without corrective vision. I mean, no joke, she would walk into a wall. And so whenever I'm really trying to be a jerk, I'll grab her glasses off her nightstand and I'll hold them while she looks for them. It's a lot of fun. I wouldn't suggest doing that to your significant others, but for me, it's a lot of fun.
Listen, I just found out that those lines on the back of car lights when you're driving at night isn't normal. I just found that.
Do you mean the glare?
Yeah, it's the astigmatism that causes that. I always thought
It's
it was normal.
fucking debilitating, isn't it? You can't see shit with that. Anyway, this doesn't apply to you, Toom, so you need to be quiet for this one. But my other glassed. My other glasses wearers, when you're on the toilet, do you ever take your glasses off to like sort of like you know rest your nose and the sides of your heads and then you put them down in your underpants because that's it's a nice little hammock, isn't it? And then you forget about them when you're going to stand up and you pull your trousers up.
I'm going to go ahead and say no.
No?
Absolutely not.
I would guarantee that nobody else in chat has this problem.
Listen,
Okay.
The only time that little hammock comes in play is like if you're scrolling through Facebook and getting lost in videos and just get tired of holding your phone. That's it.
Same thing. Same thing.
Or if you have a beer, right? I mean, wait, what?
I'm the reason COVID will never go away.
Mad underglow. Yeah.
God damn. So none of you have ever done that?
No.
Next time, not so twisted.
No.
Next time you're on the toilet, pop your glasses in your little hammock and then just rest your eyes for a bit.
And then just
Tell
forget
me-
about it. Pull
Tell
my
me
pants
you
up.
don't
No.
forget. Tell me you don't forget that they're in there and pull your trousers up.
So if Miss Flap is watching, I'm going to need you to escort him to the restroom from now on. Yes.
Listen, my problem with that is how am I supposed to wipe my ass if I can't see?
You smell it.
I was going to say I can't see, so I have them on for that reason. Why would I need to take them off?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the weirdest 10 minutes of my life. I am sorry that you all had to hear this and that you had to experience this with me, but
Have you guys seen that blind YouTuber? I can't remember his name, but he answers questions about being blind and that. And one of them was, how do you know when to stop wiping your ass? And he just says, when I'm done. No?
I don't even know how to say. I don't know how to respond to this.
How does a blind person know when to stop wiping their ass?
This is where we need Felix, because Felix has the innate ability to take that conversation and turn it into like Destiny 2, and then we could go up on his channel. Like, I need some of that transition.
And I can kind of play a part of what he was saying. It's like he would have been, you know what's nasty? That effigy exotic that I got, bro. Let me tell you. And then the whole conversation changes.
And see, I need that transition help right now, because if not, we're just going to sit here and continue having this conversation. And I don't know. Like, I pride myself on being able to talk, and I'm very good at talking. And most of you guys have told me to shut up more than 1,000 times. But
yes,
I got nothing, man. Like, nothing. I don't know where to go from blind guy wiping his ass.
So that's a beautiful blinds next to you, not so. It's absolutely gorgeous. How's the weather in Texas?
You're welcome.
That's all Sage is doing. These are beautiful blinds.
Oh, dear.
I just want to, like, I want to know. I would love to spend 1 hour inside of your mind trying to figure out what the fuck you're thinking, because
My mind?
Yeah.
Same.
Flap's mind is like, squirrel!
He gone.
Well, someone's got to keep it interesting.
That's normally Felix. Yeah, you know.
Damn.
Horrible. Horrible.
All right, what's the next top 3 thing?
We can talk about anything after that. Top 3 highlighter colors, top 3 hairstyles. I mean, anything. What do you do for your beard?
fun?
Do you just like let it? Like, do you treat your beard at all?
Me? You cut out a little bit. I didn't hear you.
Yeah. Do you treat your beard at all? Is there anything you do to your beard?
Yes. Every night I drool a lot into my beard, and that gives me the fantastic, texture that I've got. What's on the other side of the window behind you? The window. To the side of me, there is another apartment building. There's also an oak tree. That's pretty cool.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to echo KR Jimmy here and say Savory Sundays is next. Thank you. We're ready to move.
Window behind me.
Top 3 most awkward moments with your spouse.
Hold on. We're having a conversation with the chat. This is not a window.
Hashtag it's a window.
It's not goddamn window. It's drawers.
Still a window.
It's definitely not a window. If it was a window, I'd be getting a fucking breeze through here and I wouldn't be sweating my bollocks off.
Looks like a Minecraft window. He laughed because he knows I'm right.
Yeah, it does.
Definitely a window. Dude, you are sweating like a lot. Uh-oh. The internet's going out.
I'm sweating like a pedo in a playground.
Jesus, will you not? Wow. Anyway, top 3 most awkward moments with your spouse. Actually, I had one where we were young, much younger, and actually, I think this is actually one of those times where she wasn't wearing her glasses, and I went to kiss Brittany, and we butt heads so hard, like I had a unicorn knot on my head. It was not fun. And she has a really hard head. And then the other one was I was laying in bed and she's playing with Bailey. It's our youngest daughter. And she's throwing her on the bed and Bailey's getting a huge kick out of it. And all of a sudden she launches Bailey around and Bailey's foot comes down and hits me square in the nuts. And I'm getting up I was puking my guts up because I was hurting so bad. It was awful. And a third, I really don't know because we really don't have awkward moments. Thankfully, we have boundaries, so it's not too awkward here. Moons is absolutely right. You got to be careful with this answer. Go ahead, Flap. I know you've got awkward moments.
I'm trying to decide whether it's worth telling this story or not. So So I'm gonna go that way for a while I contemplate.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have awkward moments. The one awkward moment in the 6 years we've been together now is definitely not PG. So yeah, no, nah.
Brittany and I have been together, and we've had our moments. Don't get me wrong, but we met in 8th grade year, and I'm 32 now. So we're talking about being together or knowing each other for 20 years. So in 20 years, you have stupid shit that happens.
I don't have really good memory. If anything, we should probably refer this to the Serious Lady when they do the podcast, and my wife can probably tell you better stories. No, I'm dead serious. Like, even if I try to remember, the only one that I remember was the one that I told you, where when I forgot that I had a check-in on Monday to draw blood, so I got wasted that weekend, and then I get the message alert Monday morning that I need to go see the doctor, get blood drawn. I'm like, fuck, I got wasted the whole freaking weekend. So my liver enzymes are going to be off the chart, right? Because they do a full palate test. So 2 days later, they call me in and says, you need to come in to an appointment. And then I went in, my wife and I went in. This is at the VA Medical Center. And they started talking to me. We have the same doctor, right? The exact same doctor. And they took her to a different room, and I was like, that's kind of weird. And my liver enzymes were so high that the doctor was concerned that I was lying that I'm an alcoholic. So that was the awkward moment. It's like, she finally had to square him. I was like, let this dude stupid. He drank all week and forgot he had a fucking test on Monday, okay? That's as simple as it gets. But they were like talking about he needs to go to AA. All kinds of shit.
Brilliant.
Actually, on that note, I actually had another awkward moment. When I got my wisdom teeth pulled and I was in the military. I got my wisdom teeth pulled and it's outpatient, but you're still heavily medicated. And we get to our apartment in Las Vegas, and there was the front door to the left, and then to the right was our storage closet. And so she walks into the door, and while she's opening the door and getting the kid in, I walk into the storage closet, and I'm laying on boxes, and she came and had to fish me out of there. It was it's one of those moments where I don't really like to admit it, but she had to come and get me out of the closet. That was not good. Don't get handsy with your wife after making it a habanero barbecue sauce. That sounds painful.
Wow. Mm.
All right, so I remember having a call with Busy. a few liters of mimosas. Yikes.
I've decided that it's not worth telling the story that I was thinking about.
Good boy.
This is one of the few times that any of you will witness it. I'm not going to make myself look like an idiot. So, we're good.
Discretion is the better part of valor. Okay, so 3 biggest pet peeves.
Ginger people.
I'm not a ginger, you dick.
Are you sure? Come a little closer to the mic.
No thanks.
Come on.
Nope.
Or zoom in your camera a little bit.
It's brown.
I'm not talking about your hair, mate. I'm talking about your beard.
Fuck off. God, I hate you. So, baths are my number one. I can't stand baths.
Can't confirm. He won't shut up about it.
Why?
We've had this discussion. You are literally soaking in your own filth, and that's
how dirty are you? Fucking hell!
You go. Okay, so you go do.
How dirty can a teacher get during a work day?
I'm not just talking about me. I hate baths for everyone. I hate.
You stand behind a desk and talk to children.
I don't stand behind a desk. First off. Second of all, it's hot.
No, you sit behind a desk, you lazy sack of shit.
I walk around my classroom. You've never seen me teach.
How dirty can you get during a day at school?
I'm not just talking about me, though. Like, if you go take a bath, I think it's disgusting.
OG said it right. Baths are fine, but you have to shower afterwards. Absolutely.
No, you're still soaking in your filth first.
How
Okay.
dirty are you?
Let's talk about
if you
let's talk
bathe
about the
once
blind
a day.
guy. Let's talk about the blind guy. Okay, blind guy can't wipe
Right.
his ass correctly. Goes and takes a bath.
Unlike that blind guy, most people can wipe their ass correctly.
You can't even figure that out. There's no way with your brain
I
capacity could
wipe
you
my
figure it
ass. I wipe my ass perfectly.
out. Pristine? Because I doubt it.
I was gonna say prove it.
You could lick my asshole, and you would taste nothing but love.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to make another drink.
Okay, so hot tubs are different because the water is moving and it's filtering in and out. Okay, so it's not stagnant water. I am talking like a bath.
No, it's exactly the same. It's even worse.
Plus, the water's really
Hot
hot.
tubs are worse because there's more than one person. You're soaking in other people's shit. Your own shit's fine because it's your shit.
It's disgusting.
Baths are nasty.
Let's move on. What was the third one?
Oh, I don't even know. I just got lost. So, 3 pet peeves. First is the baths thing. I think they're absolutely disgusting. Second is drying off with a wet towel. So, my wife and I, our worst argument ever in my life. She got out of the shower when we were much younger. She dried off with my towel because she didn't have one there, and the towels were on the other side of the restroom. And so she dried off with my towel, and then she nicely hung it back in the same place. I took a shower right after. I got out of the shower, and I like went to hit my face, and there was water on the towel, and I was
That's disgusting.
fucking disgusted. So I went screaming out of the bathroom. And then the last one's I can't stand being woken up when people are in a bad mood. Like when I wake up, if you're in a bad mood, don't talk to me because you're gonna ruin my entire day. So those are my 3 pet peeves. Oh, and loose hair, women's hair, ugh, it's fucking disgusting. You're a woman, so that's fucking. Oh god, that's gross.
All right, Flap, you're up. Let's go.
My pet peeves are people who hate baths, people who hate loose hair, and people who hate wet towels.
Boy, we really.
So Tomb is your pet peeve, huh?
Yes. Yes. For the audio listeners, there was a silence there because Toom and Not So were laughing and both muted their mics.
I don't want to deal with your shit.
You're welcome.
So moving on. 3 pet peeves for me is gonna be people who chew with their mouths open. I can't stand it, and it just makes me want to punch someone in the mouth. 2, especially in the industry that I work with, I hate being asked the same question repeatedly by the same person. I'm just gonna look at you like you crazy after the second time. You better figure that shit out. Thirdly, I'm the type of person that I don't like being told what to do more than once. Tell me one time, I got it. Keep it moving. Don't wait 0.03 seconds to tell me to do it again, because then that's just going to make me not want to do it.
How about being told what to do when you are either about to do it or currently doing it?
That just makes me cringe.
But I mean, you're married, so you understand why it happens, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So one, this is related more to my kids. I hate repeating myself. 2, Blue Yetis. 3, audio is not an afterthought. Audio is always first. Video is too easy. Video is either there or it's not there. Too easy. There you go.
And that is why he helped me build my audio. See? All right, guys. So Groovy's absolutely right about that. Waiting for 6 months later doesn't mean you were about to do it. I mean, I was getting around to it. So, all right. So we've done our top 3s. We've done Would You Rather. We're gonna go ahead and cut the time for our podcast. mainly because I really don't know where to go from here. We've had a lot of awkward discussions, a lot of good discussions. But
Look how fucking red I am. Look how red I am compared to this wool.
I don't even know where to go. Like, he cuts me off, and then my flow's gone, and
I'm sorry.
So again, back to those applications. Make sure you visit Team Sirius's Discord.
teamserious.com. So with that being said, like I said, we're gonna go around the horn. We're gonna close out the podcast. We're gonna get to get everybody to do their own shout outs for where we can find them. But also, please keep in mind, we've got some other things going on with Team Sirius. Savory Sundays will kick off later this afternoon. We've got the podcast here for Serious Gentlemen every Sunday morning. We've also got the Serious Ladies podcast. It will be aired on Wednesday. I don't know if we're going to keep it as a asynchronous thing or if we're gonna change it to where it's recorded, but we will definitely make sure to have the ladies podcast as well. Sage rates at 5 p.m. Central Time for the Savory Sundays. Please check that out at teamserious.com for ordering
Great details.
Let me correct you there. TeamSerious.dfw.com. TeamSerious.com is something else.
My bad. See, I'm always getting confused. It's like I've been drinking this whole time. Flap's got me hot and bothered. That's why. With that being said, Flap and Smack, tell us where you're at. Tell us where they can find you. Then we'll skip over to Twisted. We'll come back to me, and then I'll let Natsu close us out from there.
You can find me at Twitter. Can't remember what my handle is, but it's something to do with Flap and Smack. And Discord. That's it. Someone please talk.
All right. Well, you can find me in the United Vindication Discord most of the time. I'm always creeping in the shadows over at Team Sirius Discord as well. And then from time to time, Monday through Wednesday, you can find me streaming on twitch.tv/twisted_XO, where it's just potato aims and lots of laughs.
And for me, once again, just a shout out to the United Vindication guys that are in chat and that are supporting us over here at Team Sirius. These two communities are working hand in hand like always, and I say it over and over again, they are working together to make gaming better for everyone. We have different goals, different mindsets, but we're all doing the same thing, and we're going to improve gaming and streaming from the ground up. So with that being said, you can find me over at Team Sirius' Discord. You can find me in United Vindication's Discord, or you can find me streaming. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then either Saturday or Sunday over at twitch.tv/XX Tombstone XX. And once again, thanks to Team Sirius for getting us over here and giving us this platform to talk about silly shit with friends.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank everybody on this panel. Thank you for your time, dedication to the not only Sirius as an organization, but for everything you do and show up every Sunday to bring me 100. Flap, I love your ass. So moving forward, you can find everything they have said right now will be located in the show notes after the podcast. So you're like, you don't have to be like SpongeBob sweating. What did he say? And trying to remember everything he said. I will indicate everything in the show notes and the description of the YouTube VOD once it's all finished and finalized. You can check everything we've ever talked about. You can check out teamseriesdfw.com/podcast. I have a nice little page I developed where you can find us anywhere and everywhere. We're all the way Spotify to Apple Podcasts. You can find us anywhere at any given time. All your number one stop shop is teamseriesdfw.com. Moving forward, remember we're going to do a little revamp system for the tournaments going forward. We might be moving away from Battle 5, probably going back either to tournament or to challenge, depending on what service we decide. We're doing some behind the scenes work with those so that the ones that do have fees are paid up front, and then there's no confusion about what's going on and everything else. We're trying to make it more streamlined within that sense. We're going to still do friendly things on Battlefy, !Battlefy will get you to our page to see what tournaments are going to be hosted when, if it has anything like a winning or whatever. But we're going to be back strong not only with StarCraft 2, League of Legends, Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege, Counter-Strike Go, and anything in between we decide, because I know a lot of people do like Rocket League, so we're going to probably be back into that. Major shout out to our sponsor for this episode, Gamer Grind, ! Gamer Grind in the chat will take you to a link to our affiliated sponsored. And if you use TSDFW at checkout, you can get a nice little discount. Help support us and to be able to bring you more episodes like this and more tournaments. Also, major shout out to Rogue Energy !Rogue. I think it's already been placed in the chat. Use coupon Team Serious, and I think it gives you a nice little 10% off your next purchase. Picks backpacks as well. Use coupon code Team Serious when checking out. They're really cool. RGB backpacks, like if your kids are going back to school, probably 2021, you can actually change the pattern on it. It's really cool RGB lighting, and you can even make it to where you can play games on the backpack. Backpacks are really, really cool. Check those out. Again, use coupon code Team Series at checkout. You can also do !Mark merch in the chat. We'll take you to the Team Series merch store. We went ahead and added the esports jerseys. We ran like a flash sale at the last second, working with Galaxy Hound. Make sure shout out to Galaxy Hound, where you bought one jersey, you got the other one for free. With that being said, we went ahead and added it to the store so you can find where our jerseys are at. Moving forward, there's going to be some merch change, some merch updates, and some really cool little collectibles we're going to add to be able to buy as like a donation base from Team Series that are going to be just ran for that one time. You're going to be like, hey, back in 2020, have the OG cup or this, that, and the other that we're only going to circulate for a certain amount. So those are ideas that are heading up the front. So stay tuned, stay with us. Thank you for everything y'all do. Thank you for the support. Thank you for always showing up. Thank you for the love. Major shout out to like I said, my two brothers right here from United Vindication, always showing us love. We always like to show it back. And anytime they want to join a tournament, they're always my first option. The first thing I always say, hey, do y'all have a Siege team? Do y'all have a Counter-Strike team? Do y'all have an Overwatch team? Sign you guys up. We'll talk about the rest later. I want everybody to have a wonderful and safe rest of the week. And as always, stay serious. See you next time.
Bye.